Designing a food forest, growing abundance naturally. Welcome back to EcoAlchemy. I'm thrilled you're here for episode 20. This journey has been all about uncovering pathways to sustainable living, grounded in permaculture principles and practices. In our last episode, we delved into the vital topic of creating a pollinator paradise, how to attract and support bees, butterflies, and other pollinators to bring vibrancy and life to our gardens. Today, we're expanding that vision further by exploring the art and science of designing a food forest. A food forest goes well beyond the simple act of planting trees. It mirrors nature's resilience, layering plants into interconnected systems where each element plays a role in fostering abundance and balance. This method doesn't just produce food for us. It revitalizes the environment, regenerates the soil, and fosters biodiversity, a cornerstone of sustainable living. Let's dive into the core concepts and practical steps to build your very own food forest. Permaculture experts know that a thriving food forest embodies ecological design at its best. It's not merely a garden, but an ecosystem powered by diversity and collaboration. Food forests replicate the structure of a natural forest by using layered plant systems. This design promotes symbiosis, where plants and organisms work together for mutual benefit. Consider this: over 75% of flowering plants rely on pollinators to reproduce. By combining diverse layers of trees, shrubs, vines, and ground cover, a food forest creates a habitat that attracts pollinators and other beneficial species. These layers ensure that every niche of space and soil plays a role, from the roots beneath the earth to the vines climbing skyward. Creating such a system is not just about growing food, but also about cultivating ecosystems that restore degraded land, reduce dependence on non-renewable resources, and bring permaculture to life. The foundation of any food forest lies in understanding and implementing its 7 key layers. Let's explore each one. Canopy layer. At the heart of the food forest are its tallest trees, which form the canopy. Think of resilient, productive species like mesquites or pomegranates, which provide shade, anchor the ecosystem, and enhance soil fertility. Choose trees that not only produce food, but also match the climate and soil conditions of your location. 2. Subcanopy layer. This layer fills the gaps between larger trees with smaller ones. Citrus trees or mulberries are excellent options. These species combine productivity with a compact form that complements the canopy without competing aggressively for sunlight. 3. Shrub layer. Beneath the trees, shrubs flourish, offering food, medicine, and habitat. Native blackberries, elderberries, or currants not only yield nutritious fruit but also create a haven for pollinators and birds, enhancing the biodiversity of your food forest. 4. Herbaceous layer. This layer includes non-woody plants like culinary herbs or leafy greens. Adding oregano, comfrey, or calendula brings soil-building properties, pest deterrents, and even medicinal benefits to the system. 5. Ground cover. Protecting the soil is essential in any permaculture design. Plants like creeping thyme, clover, or native ground covers conspire to suppress weeds, conserve moisture, and restore nitrogen, all while adding visual charm to your forest floor. 6. Root layer. Underground crops hold the hidden treasure of the food forest. Root vegetables like carrots, onions, and sweet potatoes not only provide a reliable food source, but also aerate the soil and improve its structure. 7. Vine layer. The final layer maximizes vertical space through climbing plants such as passion fruit or grapes, which produce prolifically while needing minimal space. With the right trellising, vines add both function and beauty. Every layer you add creates a tapestry of productivity and ecological balance aligned with permaculture's core ethics: care for the earth, care for people, and return of surplus. Permaculture design begins with observation. When planning your food forest, assess the unique conditions of your site's soil health, climate, water availability, and existing vegetation. Tailoring your design to nature's rhythms ensures long-term success. For instance, in arid climates like Arizona, drought-tolerant species like mesquite, jujube, or prickly pear might form the backbone of your forest. Complement these with companion plants and ground covers that retain soil moisture naturally. Healthy soil is the cornerstone of any thriving system, so enrich it with compost, mulch, and cover crops like legumes to improve fertility over time. A core goal in any sustainable design is efficient water use. Swales and berms, curved earthworks designed to harvest and infiltrate water, are game changers. Swales channel rainwater into the soil, while berms slow runoff, reducing erosion and storing moisture underground. This technique works beautifully in regions prone to dry spells, creating resilience even in challenging climates. Pair it with rain catchment systems to further maximize water availability and reduce waste. In a food forest, every drop counts. Not everyone begins with acres of available land, but permaculture reminds us that small-scale solutions can lead to meaningful change. Starting your food forest in a backyard or community garden allows for experimentation and observation. In my own backyard, I planted a single fruit tree surrounded by berry bushes, an herbaceous layer of oregano and calendula, and a nitrogen-fixing ground cover. In doing so, I've learned how these layers interact, adapt, and thrive in my region. These initial trials offer practical insights for scaling up the design in the future. The beauty of food forests lies in their adaptability. Even container gardens or urban rooftops can integrate layered growing principles, proving that no space is too small for sustainable solutions. Building a food forest is not without its challenges. It demands patience, adaptability, and long-term vision. Trees take years to mature, ecosystems take time to stabilize, and you'll encounter learning curves as you adapt to your site's unique needs. However, the rewards are profound. A successful food forest produces a diversity of crops, improves soil health, supports pollinators, and requires minimal inputs once established. It represents a self-sustaining system, reducing dependency on external resources while delivering abundance for years to come. Creating food forests is one way permaculture empowers us to live sustainably, not by taking from nature, but by partnering with it. As your food forest grows, so will its management needs. In the next episode of EcoAlchemy, we'll explore how to maintain harmony and balance within the system. Topics will include natural pest management techniques, encouraging beneficial insects, and pruning strategies to ensure every layer continues to thrive. Keeping a food forest healthy requires regular observation and an adaptive mindset. By fostering biodiversity and designing systems that mimic nature, we align with the permaculture principle of holistic design. Thanks for watching this episode of EcoAlchemy. Food forests are a celebration of permaculture's potential to provide solutions for a sustainable future. They feed not only our bellies, but also the surrounding life forms that depend on healthy ecosystems to thrive. If you've ventured into food forest creation or have tips and experiences to share, let's learn together. I'd love to hear your insights in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to EcoAlchemy and share this episode with your fellow permaculture enthusiasts. Until next time, let's keep growing one step, one layer, one forest at a time. See you in the next episode, where we'll go deeper into nurturing the systems we've designed. Remember, permaculture is not just a method, it's a movement for a regenerative future.